What's going on, everybody? I'm Primalliquid, and welcome back to my Final Fantasy IV Pixel Remaster Platinum playthrough. Guys, we are now on part number 5, and we're just about to head into Fabul right after we get the bestiary option, Gatlinger, which we just did. So, it is time to enter the Fabul Castle. Also, remember how I mentioned about a really good spot later that's just gonna like crush everything in terms of EXP and gil? That is coming up. We're probably actually gonna see that in this video. So look forward to that. Definitely look forward to that. Also, just as a reminder, there is a bunch more videos over on Patreon right now. So if you don't want to see, just one video a day, if you want more than that, head on over to Patreon. It's linked down below in the description, and it's also on Linktree, and you can get a whole boatload more. So with that said, let's just go ahead and buy a bunch of items really quickly. We just want to gear everybody up. Honestly, we probably don't actually need to do this, but yeah, we might as well. Also, we're gonna buy some normal items as well. So some of the things that we're going to need is tent. Oh my god, hiccups. We're going to need a boatload of tents. Okay, this isn't for right now, it's going to be for later. Also, stock up on status cleansing items, as many as we can get. We don't need like a stupid amount, in all honesty, but the more the better. Also, Phoenix Downs, we're probably going to need quite a lot of them later, so try and stock up on a bunch of them as well. Also, here in Fabul, we need to be fully healed. Okay, there's gonna be something happening later, so we need to be fully healed for it. It's just going to make life infinitely easier for us. Okay, so now that we've bought the items, let's go ahead and equip them. So Cecil can be optimized, Yang can also be optimized, so we've got ice and lightning claws on him, and now we can move on up. Also, what I would suggest doing is, before you go up the next set of stairs, either save or quick save. Okay, now I'm risky, I'm just going to quick save, and that is because we have a missable bestiary entry here. So what we need to do is we're going to essentially have a string of fights here. Okay, remember way back in the Calpo, back at the inn where we had some Baron soldiers and we had a captain? Well, it's essentially the same thing here. Okay, we're going to have a bit of a rush, and we need to kill the captain that spawns with the warriors. Otherwise, if we kill the warriors first, the captain will run away. So we do need to make sure we kill the captain. Anyway, sire, Baron's fleet decimated Namekian and claimed our crystal not long ago. Many died, including my parents and my beloved. Namekian's tragedy must not be repeated. I understand. Forgive my suspicions. Yang, mobilize the men for battle. Prince Edward, Dark Knight, will you help us defend Fabul? Of course. They have already offered to help, sire. We'll join the forward guards by the main gate. Very well. Will the mages assist our medic? Yes, sire. Fabul's fate rests in your hands. May we be victorious. As you command. We will... Wow, that was a loud bike. Okay. We'll assemble at the main gate. Here we go, man. Here we go. Subscribe. Don't worry, I'll be fine. Come back safely. Really, take care of Rosa for me. Like I was just giving a child the duty of looking after an adult. Alright, here we go, man. Here we go. Little rush. Little rush. Also, we can't actually... Oh, I need to turn that off. We can't actually heal between the fights here. So remember, first things first, we need to kill the captain more than anything. So now that we've killed the captain, we can very safely just go ahead and actually kill the bone warrior. Nothing to worry about in this first fight. As long as you kill the captain first, you'll get it in your bestiary. And then it's time for round number 2, when it actually spawns anyway. We can't hold them back. Retreat into the castle. Come on, man. We could totally hold them back there. Jesus Christ, man. We absolutely could have held them back there. We are severely outnumbered. I should not have let you help. This is our fight too, and it's far from over. Okay, so fight number 2 is a Sahagin, Demovoy, and Leshy. Very, very simple fight. We've already killed a bunch of these already, so don't worry or anything like that. It's going to be super quick, super simple, super easy. And then in the next round, that's going to be 2 more warriors and another captain. So we're gonna have that again. And then after that, it's going to be a Gargoyle, then Sahagin, Demovoy, and Leshy, then another 2 warriors and a captain, and then I'm not going to spoil the 7th fight. So we're gonna have to wait and see for that one. Isn't the throne room hall just behind us? We must hold them here. The king has already retreated to safety with the women and children. It is our duty to lure the enemy away and crush them. Right, so once again, it's basically the same. If you kill the warriors, the captain will eventually run off, but we don't really need to care about that. You know, we've already got the captain added, so if he does run, it's whatever. Obviously, right there, he didn't have a chance to run away though. But this now is basically a point where we're just going to leave auto battle on pretty much. Like we don't need to worry about killing any more captains, so we can just safely let auto battle go for it. The door has been unlocked. He's a traitor, man. You fool, what are you doing? He's one of them. He's a goddamn traitor, man. He's a goddamn traitor. I'd love to know how a gargoyle can take human form though. Like how do you mix up a giant flying gargoyle with a monk? Like come on, man. Come on, really? Alright, so there's the gargoyle. We have another Sahagin, Demovoy, and Leshy. And then after this, it's going to be 1 more fight with Baron warriors and a captain. Alright, so there's Leshy down as well. Yeah, let's just fall back to the vault. And of course, Edward collapses. Of course, the Spoony Bard ruins it for us, man. Typical, dude. Absolutely typical. Yeah, and there you go. The captain ran away. That's fine. We've already got him added to the bestiary, so that doesn't really matter, to be honest. Right, round number 7. Are you ready to see who it is? Are you ready? Ready? Hi, Kane. How are you, buddy? It's been a while. Kane, you're alive. Unfortunately. So it would seem. We'll talk later. For now, we have some fighting to do. Indeed. Are you ready to face me? What are you saying? Ready your sword, Kane? Ready your sword, fool. Okay, sure. Why not? Okay, so the fight with Kane / Dragoon is literally an unwinnable fight. Okay, we cannot win this. So if you want to make this go a little bit quicker, just attack yourself. Basically, there's no need to make this, you know, draw this out any longer than it actually needs to. So again, just attack yourself and it will eventually end. Yeah, come on, Kane, just kill me. Come on. Oh, he didn't kill me. Wait, why did he not kill me? Huh. Has Gobbard poisoned your mind too? Have you any final words? Stop. No. Rosa, Kane, you of all people. No, I... Why do you hesitate, Kane? Hey, it's Golbez. Golbez, so you are Golbez, and you must be subscribed. Never hesitate to kill, Kane. Now, see how it is done. No. Silence. 2 for 1, man. 2 for 1. Kane, get the crystal. Yes, sire. Kane, please. Rosa, no. Oh, is this woman important to you? Then I shall take her with me to raise the stakes. Until we meet again. Come, Kane. Typical, man. Typical. The damsel gets kidnapped, right? You won't be so lucky next time. I think he's mad. I think he's a little mad. Wait. Ugh. Yo. I don't know why she couldn't have done that like 5 minutes earlier. Feeling better? Thank you, Radio. The crystal is gone. I have failed. And Rosa is gone too. Yeah, they're all a bunch of failures, man. They're all a bunch of failures. So we have to go help her and get the crystals back while we're at it. She's right. We have no time for moping. I like how it takes a child to convince all the adults to actually do shit. It's our turn to assist you, but for now, let us heal our wounds. Thank you. Okay, so now that we have control back, let's go actually steal a bunch of items, shall we? So first things first, in the throne room, we're going to interact with the pot down here for a Hermes shoes. Then once we have that, we're going to move all the way over to the right hand side and step on the little pressure plate button down there. And then that's going to allow us to go along a secret passageway to 3 new treasure chests. So open them up. We did get the demon shield as well, which we can throw on to Cecil. It doesn't really do a whole much, honestly, but it gives us 1 extra point of defense. So we might as well, right? We might as well. Anyway, now that we have that, let's advance on a little bit, shall we? Also, we're going to get a new weapon for Cecil soon as well. So all we need to do right now is we're just going to go back to the inn and we're going to speak to the innkeeper. And then he's basically going to give us an option to rest, pretty much. Master Yang, you may rest here tonight. Please let me know if you need anything. Yes, okay. That's fine, buddy. So, how will we go about the rescue? To fight Golbez, we'll need an airship, but Baron is the only kingdom that has them. Then we must sneak into Baron and borrow one. Baron's main force is the Red Wings, so its naval power is extremely weak. We might be able to slip in via a water route. Then we need a boat. I'll ask the king for a ship tomorrow morning. Thank you, Yang. Man, a lot of the cars and bikes outside are getting really loud now, aren't they? By the way, who was that Dragoon? His name is Kane. He used to be my best friend, but he's no longer the man I knew. Perhaps you'll find your answers in Baron. For now, we should rest. Until tomorrow, then. Hello, Kingy. I see. I will arrange for a ship right away. Yang, accompany Subscribe and help him any way you can. Take this sword. It belonged to a Dark Knight who came to Fabul many years ago. The sword exudes tremendous force, but it is still a weapon of darkness. Darkness can never prevail over true evil, but I have every faith that you will slay Golbez. There we go, we got Deathbringer. Go to the harbor to the east. As soon as you are prepared, a ship awaits you there. Golbez must be stopped. If he acquires all of the crystals, the world will be thrust into an unprecedented crisis. I am counting on you. Yeah, it's always me, isn't it? It's always me. Right, let's go ahead and equip the weapon. So, as you can see, more defense, more accuracy, more magic evasion. Not sure why it increases defense, but, you know. But a whole bunch more attack. That's going to be really, really nice. Now, open the treasure chest up for a tent. Although we can't hold anymore because we did buy 99. That's fine, don't worry. Now we're just going to slowly go down the stairs and basically steal everything else. In the bottom right hand pot, there's a Bacchus cider. And then we can go down once again. So right now there's nothing left to do in that tower. So we're actually going to come out of there and we're going to go in the left tower, the west one. Then interact with the top left pot for a Zeus's Wrath. And then there's 3 treasure chests for us to get as well. And with that, we have 7 out of 7 treasure chests and 3 out of 3 items. Oh, I actually forgot the item there. Well, shoot. Well, that's fine. We can get that later. That's not a problem. Okay, so with that, let's go ahead and leave that tower. We don't need anything else here now in Fabul Castle. So now it's basically just a case of let's leave. So into the middle building and then just go all the way south, pretty much. And we will eventually get out of this area. So what we need to do now is we need to head all the way over to the east where we are going to board a ship. And then we're going to get a nice little cutscene, basically. Well, I say little, it's actually going to be kind of long. Good luck, y'all. Take care of yourselves and kick some backside for me. With pleasure. Keep your chin up. You'll get it back in no time. We'll do our best. Alright, here we go, man. I trust you will look after everything in my stead. You bet. I love you, you big lunkhead. Oh, she's even gonna wave goodbye to me, guys. You must be subscribed. I heard you smacked the hell out of those Baron Lovelies. Sit back, matey, and enjoy the ride. You know, stream viewers are gonna love that little matey thing right there. Anchors away. Aye, aye, Captain. And now we just sail all around the place. What will we do once we arrive at Baron? We have to meet Sid, Baron's chief airship engineer. He'll help us. I only hope the man you speak of is safe. Are you cold? You're shaking. I'm fine. It's nothing. Such a long boat ride, isn't it, guys? What's going on? Tentacles. Tentacles. Shiver me timbers. Holy mackerel. It's the ruler of the deep. No. No. It's Leviathan. He's just a little fishy. He's just a little fishy. We could fight that. We could definitely fight that. Change course. Bye, Radio. Bye, Yang. Radio, Yang. Ugh. Edward. Well, it was nice knowing everyone. Ugh. Where am I? Radio. Edward. Yang. Where is everyone? Obviously not there, dude. Obviously not there. Okay, so now Cecil is all alone. And now we just need to head towards the right into the town. And this is Mysidia. Now, if you may remember that at the very start of the game, we were basically coming from destroying Mysidia. So, some of the enemies here really don't actually like us. Like, they really hate us, actually. So some of the NPCs will actually attack us, basically. Some will turn us into toads, some will turn us into pigs, and some will even just go so far as to straight up poison us. All right, we're gonna come back here in a minute to do to do a bunch of shopping, basically. So we're not gonna really do anything with that. There are no items to get here. So let's just move on, shall we? And to do that, we're going to go straight up to the very big building at the top north. And then we just need to speak to the old guy. You were that Dark Knight from before. Why have you returned? My name is Subscribe. I'm the former commander of the Red Wings. At that time, I didn't have the courage to go against the king's orders. Words will not bring back our dead. However, I see that you have changed. Perhaps it would not be a waste of time to hear what you have to say. We are fighting a man named Golbez, who has somehow risen to power in Baron. However, my companions and I were attacked by Leviathan on our way to rescue a friend from Golbez's clutches. Perhaps this is a test, and you must prove yourself worthy. However, you've come to rely too much on your dark sword. This will only lead to the darkening of your soul. If you wish to fight with purity, you must head to Mount Ordeals to the east. There, you may find, is where your fate lies. But my friends are in danger. I can't waste any time. I see your friends mean much to you, but you must not be impatient. You are destined to a great fate. You must go to Mount Ordeals and transform your dark sword into one of light. Those who accept the holy light will become paladins. Many have journeyed to Mount Ordeals, but none have returned. Do you still wish to go? I feel I must. Very well, the journey will be dangerous for a lone dark knight. I will have 2 mages accompany you. Param. I like how he just sends 2 casual children with us. You called for us? Where's Palam? Palam, come out this minute. Yeah, prankster. I can't believe I have to help this Baron scum. Be grateful that Mysidia's prodigy Palam will assist you. Are these the mages? Yes, this is Palam and Param. Although still apprentices, they should be of great help. I'm the greatest mage in all of Mysidia. You should be thankful I'm even speaking to you. Palam, I expect you to behave yourself on this journey. My name is Param. Pleased to meet you, sir. Palam, greet him properly. Hey, nice to meet you. Black Mage Palam and White Mage Param have joined the party. Right, so we got our mages again. Now go to Mount Ordeals. Palam and Param, do everything in your power to assist subscribe. Okay, so now that we have them, there are a couple of things we have to do first. So, first of all, we are going to go and just gear them, basically. We are going to go and get some gear for them. So we need 2 wizard hats. We need 2 Gaia gears. We need 2 silver armlets. We'll get a light shield, light arm, knight's armor, and a gauntlet as well. We aren't going to use them just yet. We're going to need them later. But as you can see, I am now completely broke. We are very, very poor. That's fine. Don't worry about it. You can sell some stuff if you really, really want to. But we're not going to do that. Why? Because we're actually going to be coming back here momentarily anyway. So for now, we're going to leave. Well, we're going to equip everybody and then leave anyway. So optimal, optimal, optimal. Okay, so everybody is geared now. So with that, we have the mages in the back row, and now it's time to move on. Now, what we need to do right here, okay, is a little bit differently. First of all, we're going to have Palam and Param both keep casting Twin Cast. Twin Cast is ridiculously freaking overpowered, okay? Like, it is stupid how strong that actually is. And what we need to do, we need to get them to a sort of higher level, just so they can survive with something that we're going to be doing soon. But for now, it's fine, okay? They have enough health for now. However, momentarily, we are going to be fighting something. Oh yeah, they can do comment, by the way. Momentarily, we are going to be fighting something that will basically be doing like 400 damage a hit to us. It's pretty freaking crazy, to say the least. Anyway, once we get to the bigger area, we are not actually going to be going where we need to. Okay, we are supposed to go to Mount Ordeals. That is not where we are going first. Instead, we are going to go down to the south, and down here is going to be a chocobo forest. And this time I am going to make sure I get the item. So just there in the middle of the grass is a Garcel Green. And now that we have that, we can leave that. Okay, so now that we have the item there, it's basically just time for us to go and do a little something. So that's Mount Ordeals right there, where we can actually go to right now, but we're not going to go there just yet. So I mentioned before about a really good grinding area. Well, notice where we are on the map. Okay, so we're just above Mount Ordeals. First things first, though, make sure you are fully healed here, okay? Like this is going to be a little bit dangerous now. We definitely have the potential to be one-shot. Like, seriously, we could very easily be one-shot here, so make sure you save as well. Once you've done that, okay, we want to go up to the left of this mountain range. And then as we are going around, remember the Peninsula of Power in FF2, for example, where we could fight enemies from way later in the game. We can also do that here. So around this little area where I am right now, we can fight some ridiculously strong enemies, the Treant and the Hell Needle. There is also a few other types of enemies, but watch the EXP and the gil that they give us. Are you ready? Are you ready? Look at that, man. 4,000 gil, 10,000 EXP. Okay, that's freaking nuts, isn't it? That's freaking nuts. We are going to do this for a little bit. Not stupid long or anything like that, just a little bit. Now, I did mention earlier on in... Oh, Plum Dead, that's... Okay, we need to flee right now. We really need to flee. Otherwise, we're gonna game over here. This is why we have to be really careful. It's like we desperately need to have Palom and Parom fully healed, basically, pretty much every fight. Because if one of them is dead, we actually cannot use Twin Cast. We can only use Twin Cast when they are both still alive. And we need to make sure of that, because Twin Cast is going to be how we do all our damage. So we're just going to walk around now and get into some fights. So there's a Katesif. Katesif is definitely pretty nasty. We're going to die again here again, probably. We're probably going to die again. Yeah. So we need to flee again. That's the only problem with this area. We are not meant to fight any of these this early. But the main thing we want is just some levels. So I did mention earlier that Cecil's level would be reset. He would go back to level 1. That is going to happen once we do... what's the word? Words are hard, okay. Once we do Mantle DLC, his level will be reset. So we don't need to care about him leveling up right now. And then the twins will also be leaving the party a little bit later as well. Not too much longer. It's basically in the next area. Oh, come on, man. Really? You're killing Palom again, really? Alright, Phoenix down. Oh, wrong character. I did not mean for that to happen. Okay, do I have Cura? Yes, I do. Let's just Cura. No, stop killing. God damn it, man. God damn it. But yeah, so levels we gain right here don't really matter. So what we want is some gil more than anything. Dude, will you stop? Really? Okay, Phoenix down again. This is, as you can see, this is why we had to buy a bunch of Phoenix downs. Right, die. Thank you. Yeah, this is why we had to buy a bunch of Phoenix downs. It's like the magic that we're getting will be a little bit handy, but more than anything, we want the twins to have some health, and we also want a boatload of gil. That's the big thing. We just want gil here, basically, because we're going to need quite a lot later. And also, if we take a look at the bestiary real quick, so the enemies that we can fight right here, once we get to them. So there's the Hal Needle. As you can see, they only have gold needles, not really that good. Again, Treants, not really that good. They do have remedies. Zoo, we can fight a little bit further down, and they have silver apples, which are kind of nice. But there are some other enemies that we can encounter here as well, and those are the ones that we want. It's just a little RNG trying to actually get them, you know. Okay, so we got Katesif. Let's hope and pray that this actually works and we can actually kill them. We just have to hope that they don't bully the twins too much. Once the twins start to gain some levels, though, we'll be fine. Like, we'll be absolutely fine once the twins start to gain some levels, because then they'll obviously gain a bunch of health. Right, so let's take a look at Katesif. Where are you? There it is. So Katesif, as you can see, does have the cat claw. That will be something that we can make use of. Basically, we can make use of that. So we definitely want to get them. Okay, now as you can see, that also spawned in the magnetic cavern. Okay, the magnetic cavern is actually quite a bit later, to be fair. That's an area. Wow, one shot, seriously? God damn it. Right, we're just gonna flee here. Oh my god, please don't kill me, please don't kill me, please don't kill me, please do not kill me. Come on, just let me run. Okay, thank god for that. Yeah, this is why you should save often here. You should most definitely save often here. But as you can see, we're gonna burn through our Phoenix Downs and tents here. That is one of the reasons why I said make sure you buy a bunch of them, and also why we did not buy any high potions, simply due to the fact we're gonna get a boatload of gil here anyway, so we can always just run back and buy more then, you know. The main goal, though, is to get the twins to like 1,000 health, basically, or get a cat's claw. If I can get a cat's claw, that's gonna be really good. And then we got another new enemy, the twin snake. I can't actually remember what they drop. I don't think they drop anything good. I don't think they do anyway, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, so let's have a look at the bestiary, see what they drop. Katesif, Treant, twin snake, poison arrow. Yes, that's another new item. We can use that with bows, so that will definitely be a little bit nice as well if we can get that. But the main one we want is cat's claw, and then obviously, you know, like EXP, gil, you know, that sort of thing. But EXP is definitely it's definitely really not needed, to be honest. It's like Cecil's level is going to reset any second now, and then the twins they're going to leave basically after Mount Ordeals. So after Mount Ordeals, we are going to go to one new area, and then in that new area is basically where the twins go, pretty much. So we're gonna lose them pretty soon as well. So that's why we don't need to care about like the levels that we get right now. Basically, we can get a whole bunch of levels, and it will not make the slightest difference to being, you know, overpowered or anything like that. And this is probably one of the only times that we're gonna do much grinding, basically, just because we want gil. That's all we want. We're gonna aim for about 100,000 gil right now. Once we get that, then we can safely move on. Even if I don't get the cat's claw, which, you know, I would definitely prefer to get. But if we don't, then we don't. It's not a big deal. Although, as you can see, we are starting to learn some good black magic now, like Quake. So obviously that's going to be pretty nice. Right, what do the death flowers have? Also, by doing this as well, we're just saving our time on the bestiary later. Yeah, so the death flowers don't actually have any good drops. I didn't think they did. Yeah, so by doing this now, we're saving a little bit of time on the bestiary later, and we're getting a bunch of gil, which is going to be really, really helpful. So it's definitely worth doing, but again, if you are going to do it, just make sure, you know, you save often, basically. Because it's very easy to just randomly get a game over here for sure. Even if, you know, things are going really, really well, it only takes one ambush, and then you're dead, basically. So yeah, definitely play it safe more than anything. And again, if you can get a poison arrow or a cat's claws, then great. That's gonna be really, really good, really, really helpful. But it's not super required, you know. It's not super required, it's not super important or anything like that. It's more just a nice little to have, basically. So if you can get it, go ahead. Please don't kill Param. Please don't kill Param. Please don't kill Param. Please don't kill Param. Please do not kill Param. Come on, use Twin Cast. There we go. There we go. You know what I mean, man? Like one little mistake. One little mistake and you can lose everything. As I say, like if the twins die, we're screwed. Yeah, I think we're just going to use all our potions right now. It's like get all them done. Like what level should we go to? I mean, we're already like level 25. I don't know, maybe I'll just take the twins to like level 30 or something. It's like learn a few new extra bits of magic and whatnot, and then we can move on. Because I think by around like level 30 we should have, you know, a good decent amount of gil. Should do. Pretty soon though, as the twins are leveling up, their speed stat will obviously get higher and higher and higher, and obviously so will their health. Ooh, smart saver. 100,000 gil in total. So we're getting there. We've got 40k right now. That is a decent amount, but we still want more. We're gonna use a lot of it a little later, and there's also going to be a section where there's not going to be a huge amount of new mobs or anything like that. So there's going to be less chance to actually farm gil, basically. So we might as well do it now, because these enemies are essentially around that point typically. So the gil that we are earning right now is kind of good for probably the first half of the game, to be honest. Yeah, this is probably around the halfway point these enemies are. Right now, I would say our position in the game is around the quarter mark. Like we're around 25% of the way through the game. These mobs are from around the 50% mark. So we're definitely earning some pretty good numbers now, which is always always going to be nice. It's definitely always going to be nice. And then after that, we're actually just gonna kind of plow through a lot of it. Like there's really not a huge amount of stuff to do coming up. You know, we got the story stuff like Mount Ordeals and all that. We will eventually get the airship as well, and once we get the airship, that's going to open, you know, some things up. We can go and do some side stuff. But it's not going to be, you know, a huge amount or anything like that. So yeah, we might as well just do some stuff here. Although to be fair, I might actually go and get Paladin Cecil, and then do some leveling with him as well. Just get him up to like level 20, 25. You know, just the average level range for this area basically. And then we can maybe move on. I don't know. It's kind of difficult to decide how I want to do it, to be fair. I do want to get the cat's claw, though. It's kind of difficult to decide on what I want to do. I mean, do we actually need to do this? No, not really. It's just gonna like help us a little in the long run. And of course, I wanted to show the enemies off. But yeah, in typical sense, it's not really gonna be all that important. But maybe if we just get to like level 30. Yeah, if we just get to like 30 or something, then we'll move on. So like one more level, and we've got 60,000 gil. It's not as much as I would like. I would definitely prefer more than that, but we can make do. We can definitely make do. See, the big problem is we're gonna have to buy a bunch of gear. Okay, like we need to buy a ton of gear later, and it's gonna be really expensive. So we're kind of just trying to prepare for that. But you know what? I think we're gonna go get Paladin Cecil. Yeah, I think we'll go get Paladin Cecil, and then we'll come back and do a little bit more of that later once we have Paladin Cecil. The twins are sort of strong enough now that they can, you know, they can hold their own, basically. They aren't randomly just gonna get one shot, basically. So they can hold their own for sure. Right, let's go ahead and heal. Then we'll save, and then I think we'll go into Mount Ordeals. And plus, we are going to have to, you know, get a few bestiary entries there anyway. So we'll gain a few more levels and some more gil in there. But it's fine. It's fine. Right, let's do Mount Ordeals in the next one, because I'm going to be ending this one right here. Still, I do hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you soon. Goodbye, everybody.